What it do? It's your boy, Sally Sell, and we back in here for another episode of Juice City Legends. If you have not, please subscribe and hit the like button down below. Alright, I want to give a big shout out to everybody rocking with the channel. Appreciate the love. Y'all keep rocking with me. Y'all go ahead and get in them comments for me. Give me some input. We about to get into it, man. I know this show about legends, but there's other kind of legends too. You know, legends, like urban legends, myths, stories we've been hearing about since we were kids. I got a story for y'all. I know if you grew up in my era, if you grew up in the 90s, you probably heard this story. We're gonna get into it, man. Y'all remember when we were kids, when we used to play outside, and you would hear stories about Bloody Mary, the Ouija board. Being from Mississippi, we heard stories about Robert Johnson selling his soul to the devil. Well, you know, we had some urban legends in Jackson growing up. I'm sure most of y'all heard the stories about Peter Rabbit, Red Eye, Green Eye Girl, and one of the most popular ones that I remember, the story about the Ghost of JPS schools. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to say one thing. I'm a firm believer in God. I don't get into any witchcraft, voodoo, black magic, none of that. Spirits. This is for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, entertainment purposes only. You got it? All right, let's get into it. Okay, like way back in the day when I was in school, we used to sit around class, trip out, you know. And you know, sometimes when a older classman might come in your classroom, I don't know, they might have been skipping school or whatever, they might come in your class, trip out with you, hang out with you for a little while, and they get to telling stories about things that went on at the school before you got to the school, stuff that you didn't know about. One of the stories I used to hear was about Northwest Middle School, about it being built on the Indian grave site, and children claimed they heard Indian screaming anytime it would rain. I heard the story about Callaway or either Merrill High School. Every 5 years, one of their principals would die mysteriously. I heard the story about a kid sneaking in the gym, going in the attic, and getting cut up or something like that. Some kind of story like that. I heard all kind of stories. Yeah. If you from Jackson and you grew up and you know what I'm talking about, man, y'all get in them comments, man. Let me know, man. Let these people know I'm not crazy. But hey, if y'all heard about all these stories, get in them comments, man. But you know, it was all type of stories they used to tell, little stuff like that when we was in school like that. I ain't never thought nothing else about it, really. One of my homeboys brought it up to me the other day. And I had forgot all about that stuff, man. But you know what I mean? I always wondered, was it any of that fact? Was it fiction? Was it cap, as the kid would say? I don't know. So I went to digging up some stuff on the internet to see what it was. Turns out, one of them stories is actually true. Maybe even two, but I know for sure one of them based on the actual incident that actually happened. All that old ghost stuff, now I don't know about all that. If you believe in it, I already told you what I believe in. But one of them stories actually did happen. The story that happened is about a kid that was skipping school, found some kind of way to get in the attic through the gym, and unfortunately, it was a fan or something up there, and it hit his head and kind of cut some of his head off. He died on the scene. Now, all the stories we used to hear about all that, about if you go in a certain hallway, you'll hear him scream, he'll chase you, all that. Man, I don't know. I didn't go to that school or whatever. Sure, man, I heard so many different versions of the story. It was at this school. It happened at Hard. It happened at Lanier. I heard Rowan, Galloway. I heard it at every school I went to. I heard it was supposed to happen at this school, but actually it happened at Chestnut Middle School back in the 70s. Out of respect, I ain't gonna say the person's name because, I'm sure he got family members and all that, so we ain't gonna do all that. But this is the actual article from Clarion Ledger when it happened, when the incident occurred. Yeah, it was a 15-year-old at Chastain. I want to say it might have been junior high then. Him and two of his other partners, they skipped school or whatever, got in the attic, and that's what happened. Unfortunate situation. If anything, it's a lesson about skipping school and all that, the dangers of skipping school. When you skipping school, you're a child. You can't go nowhere in the middle of the day. So most likely you're gonna be somewhere dangerous, somewhere you don't have no business being. So just go to school and do what you gotta do, man. Very, 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 very unfortunate situation, man. Rest in peace to that young man. I know he would have been much older today if he had lived, but rest in peace to him. But man, everybody getting them comments, man. Hit me up, hit the comments up, let me know if y'all remember some of this stuff, man. I know if you from the north side, Shady Oaks, you stayed in Brentwood apartments and stuff like that, you heard about some of these stories. I remember on the playground laughing and joking about certain stuff like this, whatever. I remember going in the woods trying to see if it was a real Peter Rabbit and all that type of stuff. Y'all getting them comments, man. Hit the like button, subscribe. I want to tell everybody out there, happy Labor Day, y'all. Y'all be careful out there, man. Be safe, eat good, chill with your family. We got to stop the violence. Much love, y'all. Juice City Legends. We checking out. Peace.